All right. Well, let's get into the show. Andy, we're going to start things off. You have a question for us for your Andy Asks segment, so I will let you take it from here.
I do, as a matter of fact. Well, everybody knows that Prey is on Netflix right now, currently playing, and it's getting a lot of buzz. And it is a prequel to The Predator. Now, I hope I didn't spoil anything for anybody in the audience there, but I think we can say that it's a prequel. So, got me thinking about prequels. You have Annabelle, Prometheus, Final Destination 5, which is a prequel. And so got me thinking about what would make a good prequel. So give me an idea that you have. Give me some plot lines. So let's start with Johnny Boy. I'm gonna go with
Thank you.
John. I'm gonna go with John on this one
The birthday
first.
boy.
The birthday boy.
Yeah.
What do you think?
All right. So here's my idea. I've
Getting warmed
actually
up.
thought about this throughout the years. What?
You're getting warmed up. Warming up the
I'm
hands.
getting warmed up.
It's getting exciting.
Let's do this. Okay. This is my plot idea. I'm going to call this movie Jason. It is is an origin story of how Jason not only, obviously he was the formation, and but also about who was his father and how did he keep coming alive all these years in the Jason Voorhees movies. So I figured that how that happened. I mean, obviously, when you're born, you can't help it. So it happens to some people. So that just by itself is just whatever. His father, it was a Satanist, I think, a cult Satanist, and he believed in violence. He probably had a history of his own life, and and he just wanted to kind of like make like a father like son thing. So he thought that his son would probably be full of anger, being so deformed and not like everybody else, that maybe he would thrive to push his son to want to express his anger towards people that would, make fun of him, kind of like, set up for the bully sort of, but maybe not. So anyways, he kind of puts him in like, say, like a tombstone bed, like, and he has his people around him with the candles and stuff, and the outfits, and they're praying some kind of a weird Satan thing to make him become a killer that can never die.
Oh.
And then that would be like how it would, basically the whole film right there, and what would lead from beginning to the end to that.
Oh, so
Okay.
Just explaining how we always keep surviving all these years,
you want to
Yeah,
go
makes
Satan,
sense.
the Satanist route throughout the whole movie instead of like him being abused as a kid and like then like at the end something turns him into some undead, by
You could
happenstance
do
at the end.
both. I think you could probably incorporate both into it, right?
Technically, it was already done. It was in Jason Goes to Hell. When it crossed lines with New Line Cinema, they were saying that what's the book from the Evil Dead called? The
Necronomicon.
Yeah, that one. That's what caused him to survive, to become a zombie or like
Oh, okay.
Jason who he is today.
Right.
That's what. Yeah, I don't know if you remember that, but it explained it. Yeah.
Now,
Yep.
I like that title. What
Mhm.
what about just calling it J?
Just the letter J.
Wonder Johnny.
Short.
J.
People call Jason, "Hey Jay, how you doing?" Jay Cutler,
Yeah.
And
world
that's what
famous
sets him
quarterback
off.
of the Chicago Bears. Yeah.
Right.
Well, if he's a kid, "Hey Jay, what's up?" Type of thing.
Yeah.
But no, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
The high school years.
That could be a good movie.
Yeah.
I can dig it.
It'd be something interesting. All
Yeah.
right, who's up?
Mine,
turn?
I guess I can go. Which mine is kind of similar to that actually. Origin story of Child's Play. Who was the killer in the doll?
Charles Lee Ray.
Yeah.
There, I just solved it for you.
Okay.
And the
But
end.
like, but they don't. But what a whole movie of the real guy being a serial killer. Now you can go two ways with that one too, where the doll can be part of the movie throughout, and just he somehow at the end gets thrown into it, or you don't do anything with the doll throughout the whole movie, and just at the end when he dies, however he dies, just
In
by
the shootout of
just
the
by
Toy Story.
happenstance. Yeah, it's just total coincidence that
Right.
the doll's there, and he just somehow goes into the doll.
So make it like a crime. So with Charles Lee Ray, so make it kind of like a crime,
Serial killer. It's like
almost
like the
serial
Seven
killer
type
slash
of,
a cult, because that's how he got.
okay.
He got into the whole occult thing,
You
because
could
that's how he
do
put his soul into the.
yeah, like a Seven type of movie.
That wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
A guy just about a guy who
Yeah.
who's a criminal and like gets involved with a group of occultists and learns how to do these things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my Child's Play. I think that's two really good prequels that we need to get to the top of. Somebody at Netflix or the head guy there. And all right, Mike. Hopefully yours is just as good as ours, because I mean we really set the bar high on that.
Well, I think I don't have many. I thought of actually 3 of them, so I'll just give like really quick. I think
give us your best one first.
So the boy and I watched the opening scene of American Werewolf in London, because I wanted to show him, because that was one scene that scared me so much when I was a kid, so I wanted to show him. And no, certainly, well, he's old enough; he can appreciate a good horror. He liked it; he thought it was cool.
Was he scared?
I think he said it was a little scary, but he wasn't really super scared. But I think a prequel to that, because there was already a werewolf established, so we just call it like a London Werewolf in London or something, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, because that guy was bald, I think, and
he was an old guy. Yeah,
an old guy. Yeah.
It's not to be confused with an American Werewolf in Paris.
Paris.
Yeah, we don't talk about that movie.
Sequel, technically.
Yeah. I also think a prequel to It would be good.
Okay.
You know,
how
because
does that go?
well, just
a clown. How he?
Yeah, the clown. Like make it in the early 1900s, or.
And he's a real? Is he a real clown then? That actually worked as a clown, or how did?
No, he never was a real clown.
He was a human being at first, I thought, right?
No,
in the drawing.
No, well, in the picture, yeah, he masqueraded as a clown.
Oh,
But that's
no.
what I'm saying. Like he could have he was basically from another dimension.
Okay.
Well, they're having that show for HBO Max. It's a prequel TV series, you know, of the It.
Really? All right. Well, there you go. That's my idea. They took it. But what I think, what I would really be excited for, one of my favorite horror movies, and I've said this a million times, I'll just say it. So I think a prequel to The Descent would be really good.
Oh, you
And
love
yes.
The Descent. Yep.
Here is why I think it would work. While they were cave diving, and when they got lost, they found a bunch of miner equipment. They found, like the hard hats with the light on it and all that other stuff. There was and even remember when they were trying to go across the chasm, and the one girl was like swinging across the ceiling and putting in the anchors for the the zip line or whatever.
Kind of.
Well, while she was doing that, she found one that was already there.
Ooh.
And she hooked the thing up to it. She was confused, and she hooked the thing up to it. That one ended up falling out while they were crossing. But again, it shows that there was a group of people in the cave before them.
Right.
So I think the story of those people in the cave would be pretty cool.
Right.
I can dig that.
You know, one I would like to know. I'm sorry to interrupt, but the Creeper's origin, how he chose 25 years and coming back.
I was thinking of that, actually. That was my second.
Oh, yeah? That's weird,
yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's cool.
So, yeah, if anybody's watching this on YouTube, let us know in the comments what you guys would think of would make a good prequel. We're always looking to hear your thoughts.
We want to hear your comments. Yeah. Also, let us know on Instagram and Twitter at Horror at Home Pod. What movies do you think would make a good prequel?